Now, in this video, we are taking a look at another must-try Ugandan drink. So if you're ever in Kampala, Uganda, and you want to try a local beverage, I would recommend this. Now, this drink is non-alcoholic. It's fermented. It's actually a millet malt beverage, but fermented and non-alcoholic with 0 sugar added. Now, this drink is called Busheera. It originally comes from the western side of the country, the western part, where it is adoringly called Akashera, katiire, because there are different types of Busheera. There's the hot one, but mainly this, it's taken cold and it's sweet. So we are going to be looking at it, Akashera, katiire. So we are going to be looking at one brand that has been able to package this specific drink. It's called Besa, so we'll be looking at it. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the packaging, and then we can get into the details of the drink. Now, a lot of you could be wondering what exactly is Busheera. Now, Busheera is millet, basically millet, but Busheera is the general name given to the drink that is made out of the millet flour. However, this is fermented and it's a malt drink, and it is non-alcoholic, very high in fiber. This is usually, in my country, this is usually given to us if you're sick, if you're recovering. It's a great drink, very full of fiber, very energizing, and it's good for your gut. So this is something to look out for if you want to play a little test game with your tongue. This is the drink to try out for if you're ever in Kampala, or if you have friends that visit that come from the country. You can always ask for Besa, or better yet, if you're in the country, just go to a supermarket and ask for Besa. You just say Besa, automatically they'll know what you want and you can get to try the drink. So let's get to opening it. I show you the color, I tell you more about the drink. A sip of Busheera, aka Akashera, katiire. This is from millet flour, of course, very healthy, non-alcoholic, meaning the kids can get to try it as well. It's actually really good for kids, so here we go. Oh yeah, very sweet, not really sweet, because it's natural sugar. Don't expect something too sweet. Don't expect processed food sweet. This is natural sweet, very nice and mild, not so in your face. Of course, you're going to get to taste a little bit of that mold on your tongue towards the end. Then you get a little bit of those flour particles on your tongue, which is fine. And I also think for those of you who will want to try it for the first time, you might want to put it in the glass so it settles a bit. That means the big particles from the flour, from the millet flour that makes the porridge, aka Busheera, goes to the bottom, so you can enjoy a more smoother drink at the top. That is the #1 tip to drink Akashera katiire for the first time, because you won't get the very intimidating particles on your tongue from the millet flour. It's really nothing else, it's just the millet flour, which is good. That is all fiber, it's good for you. There is nothing to fear about it. But for those who want to try it for the first time, for you not to shock yourself, I would suggest you pour it in a glass and let it sit for the bigger particles to settle. So yes, as I said, expect to have that little, you might feel some of the flour particles on your tongue, which is fine because they're not really that obvious unless you're really paying attention to them. But this is an awesome drink. Now, traditionally, this drink is made from the porridge made from millet flour, and some of the millet grains are sprouted. After sprouting, they are dried, ground into a flour, added back into the porridge. A little bit of water is added to break the thickness up. then the fluff from the then the fluff from the dried sprouts is added into the Busheera. It sits to ferment. Natural sugar, boom, boom, boom. You have Akashera katiire. So if you have a friend from Western Uganda, ask them about Busheera. They will tell you all about it. But if you're ever in the country, I suggest you try out this lovely Ugandan beverage. Very energizing, very filling, high in fiber, non-alcoholic of course, fermented, and it is beautiful. So I recommend that you try this. If you're ever in Kampala, you can simply walk into a supermarket and ask for Besa. They will know exactly what you're looking for. This has been it from Reviews by T, and introducing you to the Ugandan palate experience, Ugandan food and drink you should try. Kindly subscribe, like, comment, and share.